So my pawb sydachi, hello everyone, how are we all? This is just going to be a very quick video to show you that I've been playing around. I'm just going to move you down a bit, there you go. I've been playing around with the Full of Life suite that I showed in my last but one video. I think it was the last but one video. It might have been the last one. Anyway, recently. There's a word that covers everything, isn't it? So, I used some of the stamps, various dies, and I also used some of the dies from the set, because I got the dies and the stamps. Now, with these ones, I'll show you that one, because that one's... I stamped the word friend, and then used the die to cut it out. But after I'd done all that, it occurred to me that actually I didn't even need to use the stamp at all. I could have just used the die to cut out different coloured card to the background, and then I used the background die as well. But I just picked some of the colours from the wide range of colours that are encapsulated in this set. So the colours that are included in this are Balmy Blue, Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Daffodil Delight, which I used the Daffodil Delight card for the backing of that friend, Granny Apple Green, which is the ink that I used on that one, Lemon Lime Twist, Melon Mambo, Petunia Pop, which I used for the Happy Birthday card for the sentiment, Pretty in Pink, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, which I used to stamp the word friend, Shaded Spruce, and Shy Shamrock, which is the backing colour of the friend, and this is Real Red as well. But yes, after I'd done the stamping and die cutting on these two, I thought actually I could have saved myself quite a lot of bother and just picked the card and used the die on that, because getting it just right proved tricky, but I did it in the end. But the one thing I did forget is when I took the word friend out, I forgot to keep the little dot for the eye, and I thought I'm not going through my bin looking for a tiny piece of red card and a tiny piece of green, so on both of them I stuck the small, I did have a go at colouring it in, but I thought no, I'll cover it up with one of the faceted gems. So yeah, I mean really simple. I just cut the backing card paper 10 by 14 centimetres on each one. Then I worked out what I wanted to put. Now Thank You and For Being A are two separate stamps, which I can show you here. So there's the Thank You, and there's the For Being A, but I literally just put them close together and put them on one stamping block, and I think they look alright. I could have done them separately and made them a bit closer together possibly, but I think they're fine. And then I added a little bit of bling with some more of the faceted gems, which are gorgeous. Love them. I have to get some more of those. This one I did spend a little bit more time cutting it because I wanted this to be in the middle. I mean, it's not quite. I'm just off a little bit, so I did have to cut down either side, whereas normally I just cut down one side. But I love that. So those are the two that I use the friend dies, and best obviously for best friend. And then this one I thought I'd just do quite a simple one with the old, I think, yes, definitely retired now, Painted Labels die for this. I do like this one. And the best way I found to do it was I got a piece of white card, I got the dies that I wanted to use, I stuck them down with some washi tape and then stamped inside them so that I knew that the words were going to be in the right place before I actually cut them. So I stuck them down to white card, stamped in the gap, and then cut them out afterwards. So that was interesting because I couldn't get, at one point the top bit of plastic of the two cutting mats that go in my cutter, the top one wanted to go but the bottom one wouldn't, so it was sort of going, I'll just go move this bit and then I'll just drag some of the paper with me. It was a bit of a nightmare, but I got there in the end. It's just I hadn't quite put it in correctly. So I have showed you these before, but they are worth showing again. That one's on its own because it belongs somewhere further down. But the colours on these, they're all gorgeous. There's 4 of each of them. And, you know, the backs are just as good as the fronts. I do love the splodges. And there's this more green orientated one of this. I love this design, absolutely love it. That's sort of plainer on the back. That's the same one that I used on the Thank You for Being a Friend card. That's the back of that. More splodges with lovely stripe bits on the back. Oh, that's that one, isn't it? Yeah, so that's those. So you've seen that one. These 4 with a nice stripy bit at the back. More splodgy bits. That's gorgeous. That would make a lovely sort of sunset sort of picture. Purple, my favourite colour. Oh, with more purple. That's the other one that I used for the Best Friend card with a nice rainbow on the back. And the last 2, which again is more purpley with a sort of wash bit on the back. And then the smaller squares with a nice bit of rainbow on the back. So yes, so I used those papers, the stamps and the dies from that, and the faceted gems, as they're called. I just call them blingy bits. I didn't use the ribbon. I'm still determined to try and show this off. Oh, you can just make out the little iridescent stripes. Maybe if I took the plastic off. If I take the plastic off, you might be able to see it better. Bear with me while I try and get the plastic off without cutting the ribbon. That's my usual trick. Oh, there should be an edge somewhere, but I can't find it. Oh, there's the edge. Right, let's see if I can get it with the scissors. Oh, yes, finally. Oh, I've got a bit of the sellotape. Oh, but I still haven't got the plastic. This is an intelligence test. I've failed. Oh, here we go. Yes, finally. Okay, so here is the beautiful ribbon, which is all sparkly. I didn't use any of that, but I'll see if I can do something with that next time. So that's it. I thought I wouldn't show you the stamping and the cutting out because that's just boring. But yes, I could have done that better, and next time I will. Oh, and you can't quite see all those. Yeah, so the ones with the background, yeah, I could have done that better. But, you know, you learn by doing things, and I've learnt to do it a different way now. So, that's me for now, and I will see you very shortly. Hwyl am y tro.